Hi, my name is Katie Moyer. I'm the founder of LiveYour10.com. I am also a Beachbody Live Master Trainer and a former pharmaceutical sales rep who has done a lot of crazy stuff personally and professionally in my life. And when I work with people, one of the common questions that I get is, but how do you believe in yourself? How do you do that? Those things? How did you accomplish all this stuff if you had nobody else to believe in you? And then you had days where you don't even believe in yourself. How did you do that? Were you just always confident, or you just always had people that believed in you and it was just easy for you? It wasn't. And it's really, really scary. And I think sometimes because on social media, we feel like we have to put our best version out there and that we have to put the highlight reel, so to say, on Facebook, that we don't really acknowledge all the stuff that goes into it. I've been a master trainer for 6 years now. Well, becoming a master trainer was a really long process, and I had to do a lot of stuff that I didn't know if I could do it until I just did it. When I went to go and audition for Chalene Johnson out in California for 4 or 5 days, I had to go and teach, and she was sitting right in front, and I didn't know if I could do it. But guess what? Lights, camera, action. You're gonna have to step up to the plate and just see what happens. Now, maybe I was gonna strike out, but what I wanted to make this video about is that when you do not believe in yourself anymore, because it's just been that kind of a month, a day, a week where everybody's saying no to you, you failed at something, you tried really hard for something and someone told you no or not right now, and you're thinking, I don't even know if I can do this anymore. Why am I doing this? I have been there a lot more than you think. And I know it's because sometimes on social media, or if you follow this, I'm trying to give all these tips and tricks to people, and I'm trying to help you get over that, because I've had to get over it. And so the bigger picture with how do you believe in yourself on the days that you just don't. And don't worry, you're human. It happens. But how do you believe in yourself when no one else does? And more importantly, when you don't even believe in yourself anymore? How do you do that? Number one, that's why you got to get a coach, a mentorship group, if you call it a mastermind group, whatever you call it. You need to have your really tight-knit circle of people that, A, believe in you for you being you, meaning that your success isn't going to determine any of their success in the future, meaning can't be your boss, because your boss wants you to succeed. Because in pharmaceuticals, as a sales rep, when people are like, yeah, but your manager works so hard and wants you to do so well, he's going to get a bonus if I hit my numbers. So yes, he wants me to do well. I had a couple of managers who really did want me to be better for me. They really did. But at the end of the day, find the people that are going to be your mentor or your mastermind group or your group of your inner circle, where your success is going to light them up inside, but not because they get any kind of benefit from it. Meaning, I have incredible mentors who, if I was more successful, they truly just wanted me to be more successful because they saw potential in me. They wanted me to be better. And so when I had bad days and I taught the worst class of my life and I'm calling my mentor about it, and she's just laughing because she can't believe somebody left class, went and got coffee, and then came back to tell me how bad I was. It doesn't matter. She doesn't care if I taught the worst class or the best class. She just was laughing at the situation and got me out of my own head. And that's what you really need. That's number one, because you will always run into days and times when you don't feel like anyone believes in you, and you're like, why do I believe in myself if no one else does? You got to have a group of inner circle people, of mentors, of people that are truly in it for your own success, because they just know that you can succeed. Doesn't mean they don't think you're going to fail and you're going to fall on your face and roll around in the mud, but they do believe in the end you're going to get it and you're going to be super successful, and they want to be part of that. Second thing you need to do, small steps. You got to do something really small, like a workout. I know I'm in fitness, so shocking, I would recommend that. But a workout to me is a tangible way to test the limits of your comfort zone. If you've been trying to do 5 push-ups on your toes and you finally do it, that's a really small step to build confidence in yourself that, oh my gosh, you know what? I do have potential inside me, and I can do a lot of bad mistakes, and I can make some really poor choices. But you know what? Sometimes I do really do the right thing, and I can push myself, and I can do the thing that I really don't want to do, because just so you know, I like burpees. I hate push-ups. But that's just a small example. So it doesn't have to be a workout, but it could be, making that small sales call that you really don't want to do, and you just do it. Just one, just right away, and you start out on the train of doing something small, but that's going to help grow your confidence. And then lastly, you got to do scary stuff. And when I say scary stuff, you know what I'm really saying. But the stuff inside your gut where you really are scared out of your mind to do it. And you know, when anybody talks to you about discipline and doing the thing you know you need to do, but you just don't want to do it, that's what I'm kind of talking about. Like in your gut, everyone talks to you about doing that scary thing and you're like, I know what it is. Like you're sitting in the back of the room and you're kind of like, oh, are they talking to me? Do they know what that scary thing is for me? Do they know? You're scared of public speaking? There's Toastmasters for that. You're scared of public speaking? Become a group fitness instructor because you're going to have to speak in front of 40, 50 people and lead them through a workout. Scary. Super scary. Why? Because I did it and it was scary, but I figured it out. And now I've taught to a group one time of 800 people and it's fine. Doesn't mean I don't get nervous before it. Doesn't mean that I don't get butterflies in my stomach. It just means that the more I can find those scary things, those things that I'm like, they get the butterflies in your stomach, I always think, you know what? This is exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be nervous about this. I'm supposed to be anxious. I'm supposed to feel this way so that when I overcome this, I think, what is next for me? And that is how you start to believe in yourself a little bit every single day, more and more, when you just don't. And really don't feel guilty or bad that you had a moment or a day or even a week of just not believing in yourself. I would not be here today if I didn't have coaches that helped me through that. If I didn't start with really small things to get myself over that hump and just get me back on the train. And lastly, if I just didn't step up to the plate and do the scary thing and just see what happens. Because otherwise you're just gonna stay stuck. And all I will tell you about not believing in yourself is if you stay there, then what you think about most is going to happen and you really won't. It doesn't mean you're a bad person for having a day or two or a week or even a month where you just don't believe in yourself anymore, but you got to get yourself out of it. You have to take some action. Otherwise, you really won't achieve all the really great things that you need to achieve. And that's why I created liveyour10.com, because I think there is real potential in every single person. And sometimes you just need the catalyst to ignite that reaction and speed up that reaction and push you forward. And so if this video has done that for you, go to liveyour10.com, download the 10 steps to living your 10 and figure out what your real 10 is, and then email me. Let's talk about your real 10. Let's put in the action so that you can start believing in yourself again and living life at your own 10. Thanks so much for watching.